let's see the light they're going. You know, TD, I started on time. We started that on late. Okay, so it looks like a light everywhere. Yeah, let's do our intro. Alright, like I said, I post everything from the Patreon page. If you want to support and help me out, please go to my Patreon page. That link I'm sharing is my Patreon page from SWTOR. Yes, SWTOR. Alright, so yes, SWTOR, I tried to let my account contact the third status. Now here's the thing. Come September 9th to December 9th, you have to be a subscriber to, do this stuff, that, and all. And if you do, you can get this little ship droid, that, and everything else and all. But after me, I'm still at the third status. But to do this next Galactic season, yes, you have to subscribe to the next one to kind of do some of it. Because some of it is only going to be at the third status. Free to play and the third status, you can do some of it, but the rest of it, no, you'll have to be a subscriber to do some of it, or the other part, free to play in the third status, you'll still be able to do, but yeah, pretty soon, again, like I said, April 3rd is going to go back to the third status, but coming soon, September 9th to December 9th, you'll have to be a subscriber. Alright, so let's go ahead and sign in. No, I'm still the third status. I'm not subscribed yet. I'm still the third status. Which, like I said, come Tuesday. Yes, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock nighttime. These are the update of the week. So come Tuesday, yeah, I'll probably have to resubscribe to do some of this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and sign in. Oh, that's got an alert. Oh, I totally got all of that then. Alright, so let's see what's going on with everything else. Apparently I've got a food alert that's starts to be cutting between 9 and 11. I forgot that I signed up to have Walmart food delivery delivered tonight. So yeah, I've got all of that then. Alright, so yeah, you got your weekend login, this, that, and all. So yeah, come Tuesday, yep, this is gonna be coming with everything else and all. Come Tuesday. Hey, what is this? Champions of the Wild? Ah, okay, this is the TDT stuff. So as you can see, you have to do this. This is TDT, player versus player. So as you can see, yep, you have to be a subscriber to do it. That's everything else and all.
Docking bays 38 and 11 are closed to public traffic until evacuees from Dantooine can be offloaded. Thank you for your patience.
So, yep. And after the guild, yeah, I had nothing working on it. Like I said, I had nothing working on that guild. It's everything else and all. So, and as you can see right here, your guild is currently free to play. Now here's the other thing that really bugged me about Star Wars. Only subscribers can actually do things with the guild. If you ain't the third status of free to play, you can't do nothing. You can be part of the guild, you can kind of help the guild, but you can't assign things, you can't do things. Nope. At the third status, you can assign stuff, but you can't really do anything else. But if you have someone else who's part of your guild and suddenly, the system rolls through and it's like, hey, Mike, you're a subscriber. Would you like to, become the new owner of this guild? And then Mike hates me. And then Mike is like, you know what? I don't like Jenny. I'm going to delete everything, take everything out of this bank, and then delete his guild. Now, locally, they now put a system in to where if you do that, I think it's 60 days, 90 days, I forget how long it is. Where, yes, if you suddenly become the leader and owner of the guild, that you were just basically helping out, and you're a subscriber, you can reach out to the other person and say, hey, I'm in control of your guild. I don't want this responsibility, but this is totally your guild. But again, if you're at the third status, you can't do nothing. That subscriber is now the owner of the guild and can pretty much do whatever he wants with the guild. Because the only subscribers can have full power of the guild. Only subscribers. The third status, you can, slot things. Like right here. Yes, at the third status, I can slot these to everything else. And that's about it. Anything else but the guild, no, you're going to pop up and saying, hey, if you want to, do this, you must be a subscriber. You want to do that, you must be a subscriber. So, yes. So, that's the only thing that bugs me about Star Wars. Alright, so let's go ahead and sign into my other side. Alright, like I said, this is my other side. Hit that and all again. Like I said, on the third status, I can slot projects and do things, this, that, and all, but I'm not going to. Alright. As you can see, he's still doing change in the dark. Alright, let's see what we're doing. Alright, so eyes on the prize. A theater. Alright, so this one will unlock that scene. Now here's the problem with that. Yes, this is a like side mission kind of deal, just everything else and all. But here's the thing. As you can see, because on the third status, I cannot do that say. I cannot do that say. Yes, I can do some of the missions, I can do some of the stuff, just everything else and all. But to daily do that say, yes, you must use the scrider. Now here's the cool thing. I had actually talked to a friend of mine that started this project, let his account go to the third status, got frustrated because of some of the things, you know, because he loved doing auth. He's an auth runner. He loved doing operations, and it annoyed him to no end that he couldn't do Betsy, he couldn't do his operations, he couldn't do his raids, so he had to resubscribe. Here's the cool thing. Where he was doing Betsy, yes, he was like kind of in the middle of doing Betsy. Well, he went to the third status, it stopped. Well, when he resubscribed and became subscription again, it picked up in the middle of his Betsy storyline. So all of his work and grinding didn't go to waste. It just simply stopped in the middle. So when he resubscribed, it picked up in the middle. So, alright, so let's go ahead, do this, because I believe this is Betsy.
Hey there, long time no see. I know it's been a while, but I wouldn't reach out unless I had a solid lead on fixing this basilisk droid.
Been a while is an understatement.
Hey, the basilisk droids you saved on Runic were in bad shape, and getting info from them has been slow. Despite the setbacks, I think I know how we move forward. We're getting close. I don't want to say any more over Hollow. Meet me on Runic, and I'll give you the details.
So again, like I said, yes, you can do the story that unlocked Betsy and get Betsy going. But here's the thing. Yes, you can do the story to unlock Betsy and get the Betsy, but only subscribers can actually pick up. And here's the sad thing. Here's the sad thing. If you've got Zoom unlocked, when it comes to healing, damaging, tanking, Zoom is still the king. Sadly, the only way to do Zoom is you had to do the Internal Throne and Knights of the Empire, and when you completed those, you would unlock Zoom, that's everything else and all. Again, if you got Zoom, you're pretty much king and heal, tanking, DPS. But here's the other thing. If you don't have Zoom, there's really no way to get it if you don't have Zoom. But to do that thing, sadly, if you don't have that thing, yeah, at the first stat free to play, and it's as well as a subscriber. If you didn't do the event that, unlocks Zoom, because here's the thing in Star Wars The Old Republic. Star Wars The Old Republic, you have these events that goes on. You have to do that from the beginning, middle, and end of it to get that reward. If you're not there grinding on it, you're never going to get that reward. Never, ever. Whereas Star Trek Online, yeah, you wait 3, 6, 8 months, that reward is going to eventually show up in the mud store in Star Trek Online. Star Wars The Old Republic, no, you've got to be there through that event, doing the event, and grinding on that event to get that reward from the event. You have to be there, like Zoom. Yes, there's a lot of people who missed out on getting Zoom and having Zoom as a companion. And then there's some people saying that, thank God, because Zoom's annoying. Zoom's an out and out. Zoom won't shut up. Whereas Betsy, if you look at the stats between Zoom and Betsy, they're literally the same stats. The only thing that you don't get is Zoom is a blabbermouth, always blabbing, whereas Betsy, you tell her to do her thing, she's quiet. Every now and then you'll hear a growl when she's getting frustrated, and that's about it. But yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the thing to unlock Betsy, but sadly I'll have to resubscribe to continue on. Alright, so let's go ahead. Alright, so let's go ahead and uncheck that. So that way only this one's showing. Yeah, only this one's showing. So we need to go back to Roanoke. And that's it.
Good, you made it. I've been working non-stop trying to get this Basilisk droid functioning again, but I haven't had much luck. I'm even looking at busted droids for compatible parts. There are so few records of how these things work, let alone how to repair them. I've got one last lead that I haven't tried, but it's something I could use your help with.
And of course I'm gonna be a nail show than its pig. If that means that much to you, I'm always glad to help you, honey.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Thanks. I scoured the HoloNet and I couldn't find anything on Basilisk droid construction. But I found someone who might know. There's this guy who calls himself the Curator. He buys the rarest defunct droids all over the galaxy for ridiculous amounts of credits. We're talking, I don't even want to know what he did to earn this kind of credits. I know it's just a hunch, but I bet this guy knows something about Basilisk droids. He might even have one.
Have you contacted this person?
I can't go broadcasting that I have an intact Basilisk droid. Who knows who would be listening? This has to be in person. The problem with this guy is he's a total recluse. He uses proxies at auctions and private courier companies to deliver his purchases. But with a little patience, I finally managed to slice into the shipping manifest that includes one of his latest purchases, the Eye of G0T0. Here's the plan. I know where the Eye is going and when it's going to get there. You dress as the courier and deliver a fake Eye of G0T0 before the real courier gets there. If he thinks you're from the courier company, you should be able to talk to him directly. Try and find out what he knows about Basilisk droids.
What if he doesn't know anything about Basilisk droids?
Someone who collects the oldest, rarest droids has to have at least heard of Basilisk droids. My gut says he's our guy. I'm pretty sure I can build a convincing replica of the Goto Eye. I just need the right components. I pulled a few favors and got a courier uniform lined up. A fake authentication certificate, too. You bring me the pieces, and I'll help you put together your disguise.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting a warning for some reason. And according to Twitch, I'm working. And according to... Alright, so I'm working there. Yeah, 'cause like I said, the only other thing is, it being Saturday, it's considered Saturday for us. So yep, it being Saturday, it's Saturday. And yes, Alexander PC is giving away a stream deck that you got to stream a minimum of 2 hours on Dean, just everything else and all. And I am literally getting a warning that my channel has been muted. Yet I'm hearing minimum of 2 hours on Dean, just everything else and all. It's working. I don't know why I'm getting a warning. Again, like I said, I'm part of the Dean team. Yes, you can now monetize your channel, just everything else and all. But as you can see, I am coming up on 1 hour and 30 minutes. Usually as I hit the 2 hour mark, I'll start getting warnings, just everything else and all. But I'm not even near the 2 hour mark. And I'm already getting warnings already. So yeah, I'm already getting warnings already. So, alright, I'm gonna push through. And not much the star work.
Well, time to try something new. And you couldn't ask for a better potential payoff. Come find me when you've collected the parts for everything. We're so close, I can feel it.
So the carrier. So again, like I said, this unlocks the national initiative, just everything else. But again, like I said, if you're a free-to-play or the third status, you can do the stuff to unlock it. But when you're trying to get to it, to go, okay, now you can do that, see, and you can work on that, see, this is going to pop up saying the note, now you need to subscribe. So yes, you can do the mission leading up to that, see, but to continue on, you have to do either. So... Alright, so that means we have to go out and kill things.
Here we are. Runuk, you got a problem?
After all the fuss, let's just say it's not what I was expecting.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
So again, like I said, you can do the mission leading up to unlocking that, see. Once you're trying to get to it, to where you can start doing that, see. Unless you're a subscriber, yep, you're not going to be able to do it. You'll have to be a subscriber. Alright. Yeah, so he's gonna go up there. Yeah, so down and over.
Feel better now.
Okay, Lord Keeper, they are healers. You want to get rid of the Lord Keeper, they are healers. Oh, I just wasted that. So yes, Lord Keepers, they are healers. You want to get rid of them. Do you see Lord Keepers in the group? You want to get rid of them, because they are healers. Okay, so we need to go down this way. So yep, this group has both Nautics and Lord Keepers. Again, if you see a Lord Keeper, get rid of them, because they are the Nautics for this group. Alright, hug the wall. There's the Lord Keeper. I'm gonna do the Lord Keeper now. And let's jump back.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
We're flying back to the base. So again, like I said, yes, this is the mission that leads you up to that thing. You can do it, but if you want to do that thing, yes, you have to use the Skyler. You have to use the Skyler to do that thing. You can do that mission that leads up to that thing, but to do the mission and unlock that thing as a companion, you unlock the Skyler.
Clan Harangi are well-trained and well-equipped. Don't let your guard down.
Here we are. Runuk, you got a problem?
After all the fuss, let's just say it's not what I was expecting.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to there. Alright, so definitely turn yourself around like this way. Yep, and that's why I turned myself around that direction. Alright, now we need to go out and find some droids. Come on. Okay. Ah, thank you to the follow. You know. Thank you to the follow. Alright, so how many do we need to get? Okay, so we need to go to next show now? Okay, so we need to go to next show. So, like I said, Anna, thank you to the follow. I am the third status, not a subscriber. You see any? Again, like I said, you can do the mission that leads up to you can do one that leads to it. Also start pointing out. September 9th, you must be subscribed.
Destination? Enjoy your stay.
So you're not the subscriber to do the New Classic Season 9, which is coming soon. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing the mission basically that. Again, like I said, you have to be subscribed. Start it on the west. So once I get a little bit to go get my food. My food's on the way. Oh, Anna, why are you so tired? Why are you so tired? Okay, so we talk to this person. Now, for this one, notice the keyword I. Yes, this is technically a spy, so yes, you gotta use the keyword. I got my eye on you.
Aragunu paratuk.
Couvrons-nous l'horizon, gal ruvel
Keep
azon
moving. I don't want to attract
ujede
attention. Get the hell
udumuta.
lost. Okay, yeah, I can definitely add you. Okay, so now I need to go to Coruscant. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Emma, it says your account was created 30 minutes ago. Yeah, you don't got nothing to your channel, Anna. It says you was created 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I can't find nothing to you. Alright, I'll do a holodeck. And as Willy Dilly Dilly said, yep, it's a lot. So, yeah. Like I said, Anna, you're a bot. I'm sorry. You know, and here's the thing. Yes, you know, the people who use the thoughts and live off of thoughts and make use of thoughts, yeah, your thought days are basically numbered. Your thoughts are numbered. So we have to go way over here. So stay on the road, you know, stay out of much of danger. So stay on the road. Yeah, we're going up there. Turn on the clock line. Yeah. So yeah, we're going on the back side of this. Yep, there he is.
I've got you.
Kick squeal. Pig rinds. Pig rinds. Alright, now I can finally talk to him.
Ukile maklum kini ato pompa poshuda.
Are you okay? You look like you're startled.
Nakmanoya chuski nawi kuchusu yamata chutoya. Se gruma daya yaliska chinagwa. Chu bala wawuni kupa, don titak menki chusa.
What makes you think that you're being watched?
Mi bonawa tuipi.
Of course then.
Se gruma daya yaliska chinagwa.
So she aims you like a binocular. So yep, you gotta use them like a binocular to scan. Come on. Listening device in the train. Okay, one item. I know there's another item over here somewhere. Up there it is. Second listening device. Not in the tree, is it? No, it's not in the tree. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this one is over there by that barn. Yeah, I remember this one now. It's over toward that barn over there. Not there it is. So he was in the tree. I was right. He was in the tree. Alright, so go back, talk to him. Him, her, I don't know who it is.
Tuni rana no prata tonko?
Found some strings that they said, but they're not listening to what they says.
Kipuno kuchu.
You know what? I'm gonna do the other one. I'm curious what the other one is.
Tuni rana no prata tonko?
So yeah, I always do this one. Yeah, there were some devices that they're not listening. I'm gonna do this one. I'm curious what she does.
Kinamana pechuba ombonko. Tase josku kobota nupa. Inachokasa kuyamaya. Isop ta no pichonki kafuta chi otto fokise.
And then she runs away. No, she don't. She stays right there. After I warned her that, yeah, there's listening devices here to listen in on you. Yes, we need to go back to Roanoke.
You made it back. I was starting to worry. Our window of opportunity is closing fast.
Oh, honey, I'll never keep you waiting, honey.
Cute. I'd appreciate that more if I wasn't so stressed out. Let's see that droid sensor. Finished. It's not my best work, but I think it'll do the job. Are you ready? You remember the plan?
Retract my memory? What is it?
Alright, I'll go over it again. You need to convince the curator that you work for a private courier company, and you're delivering the Eye of Goto he bought. Once you get some FaceTime with him, find out what he knows about basilisk droids. Remember, this is our best shot at finding out how to repair one of the rarest droids in the galaxy. No pressure, but don't waste this chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. I have to take care of something. This Walmart food delivery's on its way. And I kind of need to do something here. I'll be right back. That's it, then. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a couple more minutes. I just got my food. I really hate Walmart cider deliveries. Because instead of bringing it all the way up to your door, no, they put it outside. So my milk and ice cream was pretty much in direct sunlight that mouse have. Give me a couple more minutes to get my milk and ice cream at least put away. So I'll be right back. Yeah. Really? Alright, so everything that except my Kansas City delivered. So I put a record in at yep, my milk, ice cream, sandwich meat, bread, all of that was delivered, but not happy because they put it outside in direct sunlight instead of bringing it all the way into my doorway. All the way to my doorway. So my can of soup didn't get delivered. So then they put a record in saying, hey, you didn't deliver everything. Oh, apparently my can of soup is being delivered by another driver. Okay. Okay, so my can of soup is being delivered by another driver. Wow, really? Alright, well, at least we got that delivered. Alright, so let's continue on. Let's continue on. Like I said, my soup is being delivered by another driver. Not sure why, but yeah, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm part of the team. So yeah, like I said, October 25th, this computer's gonna be given away to somebody. Somebody's gonna be winning this computer. This, that, and all. Ooh, I'm cutting a 2-hour mark. So yeah, I'm gonna have to break the stream soon. Just everything else and all, because like I said, I can stream for about 2 hours, and then I start having these issues. This, that, and all. But also, it's Saturday. Now, for being, we call it Saturday. As we call it, Saturday. So yes, Stream Deck will, Alexander PC will be giving away a Stream Deck, but you need to stream a minimum of 2 hours on the Dean Network, just everything else and all. So yep, it's Saturday. Alexander PC's got a Stream Deck up the grads, just everything else. And then, like I said, for some reason my suit didn't get delivered, but it's being brought by another driver for some reason. So I'm not sure why Walmart Food Delivery split this order into 2 orders, unless they just didn't have, now they've done this before, where I would order suits and the stores that I usually get my stuff from, it's not really a suit of Walmart. It's going to be small. It used to be a Kmart. Walmart bought it out and took it over, so it used to be a Kmart. So now it's a Walmart place, but it used to be a Kmart, just everything else and all. And like I said, the suits I order, well, for some reason, the Walmart that I'm getting my stuff from was out of order or out of stock, just that and all. So the other one that's on the other side of town is bringing my suit, that and all. So yeah, the one on the other side of town is bringing my suit. But like I said, I got suits on the way, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. But it being Saturday, yeah, they'll just put it outside and I'll have to deal with it. Alright, so I need to go where now? Okay, so the easier just go this way. Hey, you're going way over there. But we need to go over this way a little bit to unlock the quick travel. So that way we can just quick travel back. Come on, jump up there. You're gonna make me get aggroed, ain't you? You're just gonna get me aggroed. Now as a subscriber, yeah, see, you discovered, but here's the thing, as a subscriber, yes, you only have to go like, 5 kilometers of this thing. But as free to play in the third status, yes, still click on these, because there's times, like, I know I unlocked it, but guess what, it's not unlocked. Because, like I said, the third status and free to play, yeah, you still gotta walk up to it, where subscriber 5 kilometers and it unlocks. Alright, that's where we're going. Yeah, they're taking off that group because there is going to be another one like right in there somewhere. So they're taking that group out. That gets rid of them. Alright, so before we click on this, you need to go into your inventory. Mission. There it is. Okay, so now you can click on this thing.
Earlier than expected. Excellent. You'll be getting a good review from me.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there's a certain courier company you have to tell him, or he attacks you.
Oh, it's wonderful to see couriers who take shipment time seriously, especially with valuable items such as this. What was the name of your courier service again?
Galactic Shipping Enterprise, I believe.
Excellent. Yes, you'll be receiving a stellar review once I examine the merchandise. Hand over the eye. I must inspect it for damages. Ah, yes. Excellent. Wait. The eye of G0T0 doesn't have 3 compressor valves. It only has 2. This is a forgery! Imposter! Droids! Restrain this charlatan!
And he still attacks. Really?
Should feel better now.
Wait, please, no more! These droids are my life. I'll give you anything to stop!
If you wanna rescue the collection to the rain and attack, you'll tell me about Daskla. Either train, I just got information on Daskla. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be nice to him.
Basilisk droids? Of course! Magnificent war droids, ridden into battle by the Mandalorian Crusaders. I've never seen one in person. They are extremely rare. One would be quite a find, worthy of my collection, but I've never seen one for sale. Why are you interested in Basilisk droids?
Alright, so under the kind of nice one until I actually had one.
An intact Basilisk droid? Would they be willing to, No, not the time. You're in luck. I have one of the most complete collections of droid schematics in the known galaxy. This is embarrassing. I am one of the galaxy's leading droid experts. I have carefully curated records from all corners of the galaxy. But I, seem to have no records for Basilisk droids.
Really? Not much of a droid expert, are you then?
I'll have you know there is no one in this galaxy who knows more about droids than I. In fact, I think I know the one place you could procure information about Basilisk droids. There is another legendary droid, the HK-24 unit. It was infamous for taking down hundreds of Basilisk droids. I've longed to add one to my collection, but regrettably most were destroyed. They were deemed too dangerous for civilians. If you can find one, its memory core would be guaranteed to have the information you're looking for. My informants tell me one of the last known HK-24 units is secured away in a high-security cell on Belsavis. You are clearly a force to be reckoned with, and with my connections, we can pull this off together. If I provide you with a borrowed security clearance, you can clear the defenses leading to the HK unit's cell, where the droid's memory core will be ripe for the taking. You can plug that memory core into any droid chassis, and it should give you the information you need. All I ask in return is that you leave the chassis of the HK droid behind. I employ a service that will retrieve it from my collection.
Are you sure you can get access to the most secure prison in the whole entire world? I mean, after all, you are going into the Republic, prison, so are you sure?
You'd be surprised what credits can buy. Security won't be an issue. I'll transmit the security clearances once you land on Belsavis. I'm looking forward to finally adding an HK unit to my prestigious collection. If it's all the same to you, I'll stay here until you leave. Please be careful on your way out.
Keyword, be careful on your way out. You know, keyword, be careful. Let's see, one droid. What can we do in here? What can we do in here? Oh, look, Chloe.
Oh!
Let's see. You said be careful, huh? Let's see. Before you go out, make sure you change your armor again. So yeah, make sure you change back to your armor. Alright, so let's go ahead and answer the Kahala call.
I was getting antsy. Did you talk to the curator? Did he know anything about the Basilisk droids?
He goes in his house list, go his house, and he's sending me to retrieve a rare and then core. Okay, guess what? You're a Mandalorian. She's a Mandalorian. What is our HK? So yes, you want to do this one because you'll get a little bit more of the background story because you're a Mandalorian and she's a Mandalorian. So we're going to do this one. Wants me to acquire an HK-24. You know anything about that? Well, here's the thing, Dilly Silly. To do Betsy, you have to do it for every character. It's not account-wise, where you can just do it one time and it unlocks for all your characters. No, you have to do it per character to get the Dutchy mission unlocked. It's per character, not account-wide. So yeah, Willy Dilly Silly. It's a character-wide, not account.
An HK-24? Are you serious? You want to talk rare. HK-24 units are practically non-existent nowadays. The HK-24 units killed a lot of my people during the Mandalorian Wars. And they destroyed a lot of our droids. It doesn't make sense that they'd have schematics for their targets. This thing could have a detailed record of how our little friend works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hopefully the assassin droid thing will have to fix the target.
It might take some convincing, but the information it contains is worth the risk. It's gotta be in a high-security prison for a reason, so letting it out is gonna be dangerous. But we don't have much of a choice, so I'll do what I can to help you from here. Once you reach the security terminal in the prison, contact me. I'll do what I can to make sure you don't get stuck in there yourself.
So according to Willy Dilly Silly, he's saying that if you unlock it, it's already unlocked. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. See, there's classic season. Then promotional item. And there it is right there. So yep, there it is right there. Well, let me guess. The only way to unlock it is to be a subscriber. So, yeah. So there you go, Willy Dilly Silly. Yes, you can unlock her and use her, just everything else and all. But if you're, free to play the third status, yeah, you have to be a subscriber. And again, if you're another Willy Dilly Silly, I was in the middle of her grinding, trying to unlock her, just everything else and all. So I'm in the middle of unlocking her. You can do the missions leading up to her, but to get her, you have to be a subscriber, and you have to be a subscriber to use her. So yeah, as you can see, Willy Dilly Silly. So you gotta be a subscriber. You can unlock her in the collection when she is fully open with cartel coins, but you have to fully open her. So yeah, like I said, for her, I'm in the middle of doing her storyline, just everything else and all. So I'm in the middle of doing her storyline. See, this item's not in your collection. So yeah, as you can see, yep. So yep, like I said, Galactic Season, I pretty much gotten unlocked, all of them. Promotional items, I pretty much got them all unlocked. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and fly to Del Cerdes. Yeah. Oh, of course, as soon as I click on "60-day description," and let me see how much money I've got in my bank account. That looks like I can do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the screen, retitle it and rename it, just everything else and all. So yeah, like I said, this is not Patreon tape, this, that, and all. So yeah, you see, able thought I let my account go back to the third status, this, that, and all. But like I said, to unlock that C and continue on, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and join back in. At least I'll get me 60 days, plus 230 cartel, this, that, everything else. So I'm gonna break the stream, this, that, everything else. Go get me something to eat, this, that, and all, because I have not had breakfast yet. My food came, but my soup is still on the way. But I'm gonna break the stream, go get me something to eat, retitled this, resubscribing back, this, that, everything else and all. And just go ahead and basically retitle and this, that, everything else and all. So, yeah. But yeah, like I said, thank you, Willy Dilly Silly. As Willy Dilly Silly was saying, yeah, you get her unlocked, this, everything else and all. And after you get her completed, then yes, you can just claim it from collection, this, everything else and all. And you don't have to do this over and over and over. But again, like I said, the first status and free to play, yes, you must be a subscriber. Here's the other thing. Yes, every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Star Wars Republic updates is weekly. I don't think we're going to be getting Galactic Season 9, I don't think. I think they're going to wait until September 9th, when the thing actually, I think Zoc is the one that had the picture of it. Yeah. So yes, September 9th to December 9th, you have to be a subscriber, and if you do, yes, you can get this little droid for your ship, this, everything else, and also you have to be a subscriber to get this. Yes, the next one's going to be all about doing blast points, this, that, and all. Did they have a picture of the... Yep, there it is. So, yep, and like I said, now I'll be honest with you, yes, I think they're gonna wait till September 9th to do this. But yes, as a subscriber, you'll get the two little projectile launcher type thing. My only question is, okay, you got Dutsy. Well, these come in like the combat droid, where you can have 3 people helping you do things, or if this is going to count as a companion, so you lose Betsy, but you get these instead. That's what I don't know. That's what I'm not sure of. Just everything else and all. So like I said, I'm going to break the stream, just everything else and all. Go ahead and resubscribe, just everything else. So that way I can get Betsy unlocked. Then as for Twitch drop, yes, you've got till literally August 13th to watch somebody for 1 hour, just everything else, to get this stronghold poster to your stronghold. So you've got till August 13th, because this Tuesday. So yeah, this Tuesday, or Wednesday actually, Wednesday. So you got till Wednesday to watch somebody for 1 hour to get this Twitch drop poster to your stronghold. But again, like I said, I have not had breakfast yet. Again, like I said, I got my food delivered. My soup is still on the way from another Walmart store. So I'm gonna break the stream, go get me something to eat, resubscribed, and I'm gonna, retitle it, resubscribe, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. And then ask Willy Dilly Silly, yeah, I'm kind of hoping that's what the case is. That and also, I resubscribed. Yeah, she's in the middle. I got her, like, halfway unlocked, kind of. So, yeah. So like I said, I'm gonna break, go get me something to eat, that, and all. And when I come back, it's gonna be a resubscribed and picking up from where we left off. So here's our ending. Alright, like I said, I use Streamlabs to do my streaming, this, that, everything else, and all. Again, like I said, I'm gonna break, go get me some breakfast. Give me about a couple of hours, this, that, everything else. When I come back, I will be resubscribing back to Star Wars, this, everything else, and all, and trying to get Betsy, like, unlocked and taken care of, this, everything else, and all. But, yes, give me a couple of hours, because I definitely need food, this, that, and all. So, I'll be back in a couple of hours. Willy Dilly Silly, hopefully this will take care of the Betsy, and hopefully I'll have Betsy unlocked on my account. So, be right back in a couple of hours.